and welcome to the bakingmad.com kitchen, where I'm going to show you how to make some gorgeous meringues. So first of all, I've separated my eggs and I've got 2 egg whites in there. Make sure you don't get any yolk in there at all, otherwise the egg whites won't form stiff peaks. And always make sure your bowl is spotlessly clean, no grease. So I'm going to whisk these until they reach soft peaks. Now the trick is to start slowly and then to build up the speed. There we are, that's reached a lovely stiff peak. And you should be able to turn the bowl upside down and the egg whites won't come out. Now the trick is not to go full pelt as soon as you put the whisk in. Go slowly and then gradually build up the speed, because you're building up the albumin structure. All the protein sort of lines up and makes a structure for you. And then we're adding 50 grams per egg white of Silver Spoon homegrown caster sugar. This is the only sugar that's actually grown in Britain. And you need caster sugar for meringues because you want that lovely light consistency. So you can shake in the first bit. So you can see what I was doing was gradually adding the caster sugar, and you just keep whisking until it comes back to a lovely, shiny, satiny, smooth, soft peak again, and then we're ready. And it shouldn't feel, you shouldn't be able to feel the grains of sugar in there. It should almost feel as if it's dissolved. Good trick is to just put a dot of meringue underneath your baking parchment. And that kind of glues the paper in place so it doesn't slide about. Glue your baking parchment down. And you can either just dollop it onto the baking tray to make nice oval shapes. Free form. Just use 2 spoons and you get lovely peak meringues. You can just do little rounds, or we can pipe it. You can, if you don't want to pipe, if you want to make little pavlovas, a couple of dollops of meringue. Smooth it out and then make a dimple in the middle for your nest. Or I'm going to pipe some for you. And I've just got a piping bag and a star nozzle in the bag. Squeeze the meringue into the bottom, and we can just do nice little stars, or you can pipe a meringue nest. To make your pavlovas. Colour our meringue with a little bit of Silver Spoon Create pink food colouring. Now you can either ripple it in so you get a lovely marbled meringue like I've made there, and you can then also use a cocktail stick and put a bit of extra swirl in if you want to, or you can mix the whole colour in. And you need to add more colouring than you think actually, because when they bake they're slightly paler. And you can do nice big swirly meringues. Using a cocktail stick, I'm just going to add a little bit more food colouring to give you a nice swirl on your meringue. And then those go in the oven very low temperature, about 110 or 110 centigrade or 100 fan for about an hour, and then leave the oven, once they finish cooking and they're crisp, turn the oven off and just leave them in the oven to dry out completely. Right, once your meringues are baked and nice and crisp and dry, you can either fill them with buttercream, and I've just used the strawberry flavour Create buttercream. Just follow the instructions on the packet and you can sandwich them with buttercream. If you sandwich them with buttercream, they will keep a bit longer. They'll keep a good couple of hours. And here's my pavlova cases, which I'm just going to fill with plenty of fresh cream and top with lots of lovely berries. Maybe a few blueberries as well. And if you top meringues with fresh cream, keep them in the fridge, but they will only really keep for about 2 hours, because the cream obviously will soften the meringue. And there you have it. Delicious, really easy homemade meringue. All the recipes are on the bakingmad.com website, and there are lots of other ideas for making meringue as well. Hope you enjoy them.